Yo, what's going on, everybody? J Mando here, coming at y'all with another YouTube video. And as you guys see by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing some of the top side hustles that you can make money with this summer. First thing first, before we get into this video, I want to say I have an eyebrow, all right? I just noticed this. This light makes me seem like I don't have an eyebrow, but I have eyebrows, okay? So, with that, the most important part of the video being said, let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I want to say this is in no specific order. There's just so many different variables that play into each and every single one of these side hustles in different ways. You know, for example, if I'm more skilled in a certain area, it can help me with this side hustle. But if I'm, less skilled in this area and more skilled in this area, it can help me with this side hustle. So this isn't a list in any order. It's just a list of side hustles in general. All right. First and foremost, we have, you guys could probably guess it if you have seen some other videos, but reselling. So I personally have made quite a bit of money from reselling as a 17-year-old kid. It's honestly just, it might just be a little bit short of life-changing at this point, at least. You know, it's not crazy money, but for a 17-year-old who hasn't worked a job a day in his life, it's some pretty damn good money. I will leave it at that. But yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into reselling because my entire channel is based upon reselling. So if you have questions, if you want to learn, if you want to get started, go watch some of my other videos. But basically how reselling works is you buy products. Well, there's two types of reselling. So, we'll break them apart. I dabble in this side of reselling. So basically this side of reselling is buying rep products, right? So like AirPods, JBLs, Prada glasses, there's tons of products. And then you basically resell them for a higher price. Now, there is a bit of a moral dilemma involved with telling people, are they real, are they fake? I've gone over this a ton of times throughout comments and whatnot. But, I'll sum it up real quick from my point of view. So from my point of view, I have a great supplier, right? I go on, I'll show you real quick. moneygetsbigger.store. This is where my products are. And basically that site is linked to my supplier. And my supplier has noise cancellation, super high quality sound, and just overall great products, right? So one-to-one products, serial number, everything. But most importantly, in terms of the moral aspect, he has noise cancellation, high quality sound. So this isn't a garbage product, right? So let me get to my point. When it comes to the moral dilemma of things, I personally don't see anything wrong with it because one, I sell primarily on Mercari. And if you're familiar with Mercari, you know they have a return policy. So if anybody is unhappy with their order in any way, they're 100% guaranteed all of their money back. No strings attached. So that's the first aspect of it. Second aspect is I'm selling them a great product. If you seriously asked me and you told me, answer honestly, do you feel like you're scamming people or ripping people off? I would say no. I think $250 for real Apple AirPods is a crazy price when you can get these rep ones for such a low price, and they're not far off in terms of performance, as I have real ones and fake ones. I can say that confidently. It's not that big of a difference. So I think a person gets a great quality product for a low price, and it's a win-win. And like I mentioned, if they're unhappy with it, they can return, no strings attached, all of their money back. So with that being said, that kind of covers the one part of reselling. But the second part of reselling is things that I'm sure you've heard of, is sneaker reselling, kind of like garage sales, Facebook Marketplace type stuff. So basically how that works is just you buy a product for a certain price and then you resell it for a higher price. Kind of the same thing with AirPods, except you are buying from other people and other companies and reselling for a higher price instead of buying a rep product and selling it for a higher price. So with sneakers, it can kind of be things of like buying a popular sneaker for a retail price and then reselling it for resale market, or you go to garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, you find a good deal, or coming back to sneakers, you find a beat up pair of sneakers, you clean them up, you make them look nice, and then you go and put them up for some more money. And yeah, you can make great money doing this. It's a great side hustle, especially if you're a young kid. It's not like you need an ID or something like that with some of the other side hustles, like making a store and stuff like that with Shopify and other things. It doesn't really require, let's say, adult supervision, we'll put it like that. But yeah, I personally know a lot of people with, the AirPods reselling and stuff like that. Have they basically become the vendor for people in their city? And it's a lot of money you can make. I know people making six figures easily. So yeah, definitely something to look into. Great side hustle, something that I indulge in myself. And yeah, let's get into the second one. All right, guys. So for the second side hustle, I'm going to be going with drop shipping. And I'm sure you've heard about this a billion times. And as I just mentioned, this is a side hustle where you're going to need kind of a parent supervision in a sense. If you aren't, I want to say 21, might be 18, but I think it's 21. I'm really not sure. Let me check for you real quick, actually. Let's not leave any questions on the table. All right, guys. So it is 18, actually. I was wrong. 18 years old, which I'm not too far off of. So yeah, if you're a younger kid, like I said, you're going to need some parent supervision. But if you're 18 and up, a Shopify store is something that you can make. So yeah, drop shipping. Drop shipping is something that I have indulged into a sense. It's helped me along my journey of just entrepreneurship in general. But, you know, my experience with it was I dabbled in it. I consumed a lot of content. I am pretty knowledgeable in this space to an extent. But I never really did pull through when it came to, you know, making ads and then actually selling the product. So I kind of put it to the side for now, as I have with other side hustles. You know, something with me personally is like I'll do something and then something else will come along and then I'll do that and then something else will come along and so on and so on. And that's basically what has happened with me, drop shipping and then reselling. But, you know, with reselling, I saw the money really coming in. It was tangible. I was making money fast. I was making good money. So I kind of am sticking to reselling right now, as you guys see by the channel. But with that being said, drop shipping is a great option. The difference between drop shipping and reselling is that drop shipping is way more scalable. Drop shipping, you have a real chance to make serious money. I'm talking hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. Now, it is a lot easier said than done. I will tell you that right now. Do not think dropshipping is a walk in the park. If you think that, you are in for a rude awakening. I promise you. There's a ton of people trying to do this. Go ask your friends, hey, you heard of dropshipping? They have. I'm sure every single one of you has seen that TikTok. Oh, yeah, just, you know, find a product, post a product, winning product. Yeah, $1 million, right? It's not that easy, I promise you. Now, what I'm going to say, if dropshipping is a path that you are interested in or something that you want to get into, I would recommend going to Jordan's library. It's something that I watch myself. It is super high quality. Even just the first module was amazing, just for like kind of reinventing your mentality and just in terms of life in general, going about life with the mentality that he advocates for. Very, very good. So go on Google, look up Jordan's library. It's a free course. Couldn't recommend it more for dropshipping. But yeah, so dropshipping in a whole, very scalable, have a chance to make a ton of money, but it is not easy. But it can be done as a side hustle. You don't have to put a lot of hours in. And I'm not going to talk too much about it because, like I said, everyone knows what it is, and I'm sure you've heard about it before. All right, guys, the next side hustle is going to be washing cars, all right? I'm going to go ahead and pair this in with kind of like a landscaping, window cleaning, any type of door-to-door sales service. I'm going to kind of group in together. So whether that be, like I said, car washing, car detailing, pressure washing people's driveways, cleaning people's lawns, right? Like lawn mowing, cleaning people's windows. I've seen, I think a while ago, like painting people's, painting people's like mailbox numbers on the side of the curb. Anything, any door-to-door sales pitch is a good option. Not only because you can make decent money, but it also helps develop you as a person, right? Sales is a very important skill that I think a lot of people should learn, and it's something that I'm trying to learn as well. So, especially if you're a young kid, right? Not only will you be able to get more sales being younger, you know, people are going to admire that you're out trying to hustle, but it's also great to learn, especially at a young age. So any door-to-door sales is a great side hustle, especially for summertime. You know, it's hot outside. People are going to tip you a little bit, right? You're out in the hot sun, washing somebody's car. We'll throw you an extra $5, $10. And one of my friends I personally know, he made, I want to say $3,000 or $3,500 in, I think, a month and a half, he said, doing car detailing, car washing, that type of thing. And I'm not going to tell you, like, it's not easy, right? I kind of say this about all of them, but making money is not easy. Everybody would be rich if it was really easy. You know what I mean? And you know, with reselling, I'm not going to say it was super hard, but I definitely have put in work, and I put in a lot more work than other people I know who haven't had as much success as me, and it shows. But yeah, basically, a moral story is none of this is going to be easy. You know, making money is not a gimme. People wouldn't work 9 to 5 if making money was easy. You know, if it was just, you know, I want some money. Yeah, let me grab some out of thin air. You know, you're going to have to work. You're going to have to hustle. So, yeah, door-to-door sales is a great thing to get into for the reasons I have mentioned. And, yeah, let's get on to the next one. All right, guys, so another side hustle for some of you that are a little older. I know probably a good amount of kids watch my videos, or people around my age, because that's kind of the main market for people who are reselling, which is the main people who follow my channel. But if you're a little older, DoorDash and, you know, Uber Eats, that type of food service, I'm going to leave it at this because, like I said, a lot of people who aren't older who watch my videos, so I don't want to make this too long, but leave your ego at the door. If your goal is, look at me in my eyes, leave your ego at the door. If your goal is to make money, go make money, right? You have to not care what people think. And this goes for anything. I'm going to rant a little bit. There's always going to be people who hate on you. There's always going to be people who hate. There are people out there, unfortunately, this is how the world is, who are just hateful, negative, just balls of bad energy. And there's people out there that's always going to be. But the only way to combat those people is to crush them with success, right? And if your goal is to make money, that's your idea of being successful, then leave your damn ego at the side, get in your car, and use your free time wisely and go make a couple bucks on the side, right? If you're doing nothing, why not drive around a little bit and make some extra cash? And to build off that point of making better use of your free time, that goes for anybody and any free time you have. Next time you're scrolling on TikTok, I want this video and me talking to you right now to pop into your head and say, get off TikTok and do something productive with your life. Now, I don't want you to get super hard on yourself when you catch yourself on TikTok for 10 minutes, right? Everyone has to have their time to relax. I'm not perfect. There's days where I'm on TikTok for a while. There's days where I'm on YouTube and whatnot. I'm not perfect at all. But if you are spending every one of your days, or majority of your days, you have 10 plus hours of screen time, you're scrolling endlessly, you gotta change something. You have to, period. Make better use of your free time. Whether that's learn. If you're too scared to take the initiative first, take the initiative, right? I'm not going to say, but take the initiative. Take the first step. That is the most important thing. Right here again, take the first step. Most important thing I could say to you. But if you're not willing to do that, you're probably not willing to succeed. But anyway, learn, right? Say you want to go to the gym, you know. Maybe you're too nervous to go to the gym, right? A lot of people are there. Maybe you have some anxiety. Learn, okay? Watch YouTube videos. Build your knowledge. If you're not going to take the first step, at least use your free time to kind of help you get to your goal without actually working towards your goal in a sense, right? Prioritizing your free time is a huge tool to help you succeed. Think about it. If you have person A versus person B, they both want to succeed in the same field. They're going for the same career path, you know, whatever, same college, everything. These are the exact same carbon copies. Person A scrolls on TikTok 6 hours a day, eats like crap, doesn't go to the gym, has a super bad mentality, has no discipline, no consistency, and yeah, he's just an overall, he's a loser, right? He's a lazy loser. We're not going to go any further than that. Person B, though, doesn't have TikTok, doesn't have YouTube, and this is an extreme example. I'm not trying to get too hard on you, but doesn't have those things. He uses his free time to learn about his craft, learn about the field he's going to go into, you know, learn about financial stuff, learn about banking, learn about credit, learn about taxes, all of this. He goes to the gym. He's very, very disciplined, sharp-minded, driven, consistency. This person is going to go so much farther than this person just because of those differences. So please prioritize your free time and install discipline and consistency into your daily life and your mentality. If you have discipline and you have consistency, you will succeed. I promise you. All right, so now let's tone it down a little bit. I got a little serious there. Looked you in your eyes a bit too much. But the last thing I want to end off with, because it's not exactly a side hustle. I mean, it kind of goes into the reselling category if you were to make it a side hustle. But it's more of just something like a one-time type of thing. But this is selling your stuff on Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and whatnot, right? So I think I talked about this a little bit in the previous one of my videos to help you not get banned on Mercari. But basically, if you have something like this, you know, cracked iPhone 8, which I still personally do use for for some things. But let's just say, pretend this was laying around on my dresser for 2 years, collecting dust. Go sell it. I made the same point, and I'll make it again for those of you who didn't watch my other video. If this was sitting on my counter for 2 years collecting dust, I could go grab this, post it up on Macari, and get $50. I just got a free lunch. I just got a free tank of gas, right? If I could probably find something right. It might be a little hard, actually, because I already did this, and I made a couple $1,000, so that's why I'm adding it in. But if I were to look around, let me actually look for the purpose of the video. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. It took me a whopping 10 seconds to find this. Speaker, I never really use it, ever. It's been sitting in literally the corner of my room for probably a couple weeks because I moved some stuff around my room, but even longer before that, it was sitting in some other spot. I could throw this up and probably make 30, 40 bucks. Just paid for lunch, paid for half a tank of gas, maybe paid half your phone bill. Like I said, I'm a little young, so I'm not too savvy on how much bills and stuff cost, but it's money. Money is money, right? The whole reason you're watching this video is you want to make some money. You want to make some money? Go grab some shit that's laying around your room that you haven't touched in 2 years and go sell it for 20 bucks. Go sell it for $5, right? If it's enough money for it's worth you driving to the post office, then do it. It's literally free money. Unless you're selling it for such a little amount that the gas you waste is worth more than what you're selling it for, then there's no reason why you shouldn't sell it. Literally, if you sell something for $10 with tax and stuff, you'll probably make like $8. But all you have to do is drive to the post office and you're making $8. And especially if you like group a whole bunch of stuff together, it adds up fast. If you sell like 10 items for literally $10, you're gonna make $86. And you ship them all out at once. It's one trip to the post office. You made $86 off of stuff that was worth $10 that you probably just have thrown across the room, you know? So something you already know, it's a tradition, baby. But yeah, you already, like I said, go do that. Go sell some stuff, and go get some money. So yeah, that's the moral of this video. I hope it helped a little bit. But go get some money. I ranted in this video a little bit. I think some of you guys need it, and some of you guys can benefit from that little rant, that motivational speech, if you will. But yeah, discipline, consistency, prioritize your free time, go make some money, go be successful, block out the noise, prove the haters wrong, and be successful. That's all from me. Hope you guys got some value out of this video, and have a good one.